Tonight on ABC 6 News at 10, a man driving a camper led authorities on a high-speed chase in the North Metro last night. Now the driver could face charges. Plus, a camp in Harmony is giving kids a chance to shoot, edit, and star in their own movies. But first, the search for a missing boater continues after the 63-year-old Winona man was reported missing Friday night. Good evening and thank you for choosing ABC 6 News. I'm Alice Keefe. A family is grieving tonight after the body of a missing boater was found Saturday night. Earlier this year, Minnesota DNR officials put out a warning for those who are planning on spending any time in and around bodies of water. State authorities are now investigating an officer-involved shooting in Woodbury. It took place just before noon today. Woodbury police say their officers were involved in an incident that ended with a man shot by law enforcement. Police say the man called 911 and said he had homicidal feelings and wanted to die. Thank you, Chris. A fresh coat of paint was just one of the many things Hayfield Community Schools had on their list of renovation projects. With nearly $24 million to spend on remodeling, students and educators will step into a new and improved space this fall. After the president promised ICE raids over the weekend, many undocumented immigrants were afraid to leave their homes, and protesters in cities across the country took to the streets to protest those raids. Authorities in Wisconsin say a father who tried to rescue his children from drowning in the Wisconsin River has died. It's a day many online shoppers are waiting for. Amazon's Prime Day begins tomorrow, some calling it a parade of epic deals. Officials say the event was a success last year and has increased Amazon sales. And of course, the other sign that summer is here is that hot and humid weather outside.
We had it today in full force, and get used to it. It's not good everywhere.
Tonight at 5:30, a sad turn of events near the Prairie Island Spillway. The body of a 63-year-old Winona man was found after crews searched for 2 days. Plus, we might be in the height of summer, but that means the school year is just around the corner. Good evening and thank you for choosing ABC 6 News. I'm Alice Keefe. Immigrant communities across the country are on edge, bracing for ICE raids set to start today. Thank goodness J-Lo rescheduled.
I know, that's just what I was dying to hear. But you take away the modern conveniences, it can throw the whole world into a tailspin. And that's what we saw in New York. But enough to make you notice on a prolonged stretch at that. If you do do a lot of time spending outdoors, then you're really going to be notice things being warm, muggy, and just sometimes difficult.
Some people might say finally it's
finally
a little
it's
hot
summer.
up in here.
I know, we're still searching for that first 90-degree temperature though in Rochester, being elusive.
Well, fingers crossed. And Jordan, another big day for tennis out there, right?
Absolutely. It was an intense matchup on the court for the Wimbledon men's finals, and we have highlights and more coming up.
We're starting things off right away with weather. Jim, like you said earlier, it's been almost 300 days since we felt temperatures in the 90s, and summer is finally here.
That's right.
In Eagan, we're learning tonight that 5 police officers fired their weapons during a deadly officer-involved shooting earlier this week. 23-year-old Isaac Aiden died from multiple gunshot wounds after a 4-hour standoff Tuesday.